The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
And welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, Off the Wall Street Radio Network. You know, I don't know really where to start today, but I'm going to take a shot at this. I told you that not only is there fake news with politics, but there's fake news with our financial news networks. Getting really bad. The market's down again today. You know what they say? The market's down because of worries over China talks. How many times have we heard worries over China talks? Then they always start that, and then they come back and say, oh, everything's okay again with China, and the market goes up. But that's a total lie. Market's not down because of worries over China. They're talks. They also came up with a new one today. The Warren correction. Yeah, Warren, like she's going to become president of the United States. Bank stocks are down, they're saying, because of Warren. See, here's what they know. They don't want to tell you the truth. We've been shorting, my members have been shorting the bank stocks. The bank stocks lead the market, either up or down. The conditions are such that it's leading the market down because things are really looking bad. The things they're really worried about happened just before the 2008 crash, and nobody wants to talk about them. We had an inversion of the yield curve. Yeah, right before the 2008 correction, the 3-month over the 10-year. 3-month over the 10-year. And that just happened again. We also had right before the 2008 correction, the banks didn't have enough money for short-term loans. That just happened last week. A week ago today, it just happened. The Federal Reserve had to print money, had to print $128 billion to put into the pot because the banks had no money to cover short-term loans overnight. That happened just before the crash of 2008, as did the yield curve, the 3-month over the 2-year, over the 10-year. What that means is the economy gets so bad that China and Saudis and others don't want to loan us money long term. So they'll loan us only if we give them shorter terms. In other words, you can get, let's say, 1.7% for 3 months, when before you could only get 1.7% for 10 years. 3 months, you used to get like 1%. But now it's just the opposite. You can get more, higher interest rates by loaning money to the government for 3 months than you can for 10 years. So things are so bad, the government can't borrow money. So now they're saying to China and Saudis, look, we need money to operate. We're broke. We have a net worth that's negative. The United States has a negative net worth of $24 trillion. We're in the hole. We need money to pay our bills, keep electricity on. How about if we do this? Let's invert the interest rates. We'll give you the higher interest rates short term. That's called an inversion. See, that's why the market's down. That's why the market's down. And the reason when the market's down is because the banks, that's correct. But not because they're worried about Pocahontas winning. She's not going to win. It's down because when people are nervous and they see the economy is failing, they run to the bond market. And when they run to the bond market, they buy bonds, yields drop. And it means interest rates drop. And when yields drop, that means banks make less money. So bank stocks go down, and that's why we're short. That's what the truth is. But you're not going to ever hear the truth. You're not going to hear the truth. You're going to hear everything is just fine. And I'm going to tell you why you hear everything is just fine.
Because the stock market went down. It was down close to 500 points. What's going on?
Well, it's October, and October, of course, it's a scary month. It's not the scariest month, but it tends to find an excuse to sell off. The overall fundamentals, as I say, are pretty sound.
Fundamentals are pretty sound, he says. What are you, nuts? But see, he can't tell the truth because the owners aren't going to let him tell the truth. Let me explain what goes on, how it works. And Hannity, unfortunately, he'd love to tell you about the owners, but he can't. It's the owners, our owners, who want to impeach the president because they can't control him. They didn't select him. He didn't need their money. He didn't need their money. In fact, here's one of the owners' right-hand person right here saying this the night before he was elected.
We do have a strong system of checks and balances. And actually, if Donald Trump were elected, I believe he'd be impeached pretty quickly or somebody else would have to take over government. And I'm not even joking.
Yeah, well, she's the right-hand person of George Soros, who Obama hired to go to Ukraine, take over that operation. Did you hear what she said? And George Soros, one of our owners. See, people don't realize this. We're getting total fake news right now in the and that's why it's so important to stop listening to the fake news and listen to a chart that sends you messages. And that's what we do. I've been doing this for 40 years because I've always known, even before the fake news, all they do is want to tell you anything that makes you feel good, so you go out and buy stocks, never sell stocks. Isn't that pretty stupid? Matter of fact, they have a law in the market. If you're in a 401k, you can't even make money when the stock market goes down. You're not allowed to short it. But let's get back to the point. So let's think about who controls. Who's the owner? Who's our owners? Someone owns us. Well, that's not the top 1 percentile. It's the 1/100th of the 1 percentile. Their incomes are $27 million a year. Their net worths are $111 million. And I'm going to give you just 8 names out of the 2,500 of our owners: Leon Musk, Sergey Brin, Warren Buffett, Steve Cohen, Carl Icahn, Perlman, the Soros, the Koch brothers, even Jeff Bezos. They control everything because they got all the money. They got all the money. How do they get all the money? Because they pick the presidents. They're the ones who decide who's going to be president. Do you think Obama got up one morning and said, "I'm going to be president"? That dope. They put him in there. See, these guys are behind the impeachment because they can control Trump. See, Trump didn't have to go to him and say, "Hey, I need some money." Now, see, Hannity can't say this. Here's what Hannity can say.
It's likely maybe they go ahead and impeach President Trump over nothing. Bill Clinton had 11 felonies in the Ken Starr report. Nothing here. We'll see. But I can tell you this tonight with confidence. I can tell you how this is going to end, and it's going to end up with the re-election of Donald Trump.
There you go. But he can't tell you it's his owners that own Fox, that he can't tell you it's his owners that are behind it. They always decide who they're going to pick for president, and then they fund that person. In return, they become more wealthy. That's how it works. I'll be back with more and take a look at some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about
We're
it.
speaking with Jared Douglas. He's a licensed mortgage loan originator, and his company's called Cash Call Mortgage. Let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Jared, I want to thank you. The service you gave us was incredible. Why don't you explain a little bit when you say how you specialize in alternative products for self-employed applicants?
Yes, thank you, Phil. Thanks for having me on. So what we specialize in is an alternative product for applicants who are self-employed. We have a product for applicants that are, have a lot of assets but no documentable income, and then we have another version for, real estate investors. So there's three versions of our alternative approach or alternative product that helps people with, outside-the-box scenarios get financing.
Again, let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
It's imperative that the whistleblower be interviewed in public, under oath, and cross-examined. Nobody in America goes to jail or has anything done to them without confronting their accuser. So here's what I'm going to insist upon, that the whistleblower, one or two, whatever, they come forward under oath, testify so the public can judge their credibility. If that doesn't happen in the House, I will make sure it happens in the Senate.
That's great. I think that's great. Welcome back to Phil's Gang. I mean, it's amazing because what they're doing in the House is making sure we don't hear it. We don't hear anything. And they're not even going to let the testimony, they're not even going to bring it out to the public so we can't even read it. They don't want us to know anything. So this is good news. But going back to, again, the market, we got to focus on the banks. And if you join my gang, just like we focused on gold in May when we had the inversion. Now remember, in May, when the yields inverted, where finally you could get more interest rate on a 3-month than you can a long-term 10-year. That never happens. Seldom does it happen. You always buy bonds years out. You want to get a higher rate for years out. So when the economy gets so bad and they lie to us, say the economy's great, right? Well, you know they're lying when the yields invert because it only makes sense. Because when the economy gets bad, our lenders, like the Chinese and the Saudis, they're not going to buy bonds from us. They're not going to lend us money because they're worried. So they'll do it at a shorter rate. So if they're willing to lend us on 3 months at 1.7, they're happy. They'll take the 1.7, but they're not going to loan us on 10 years at 1.7 because they have no faith in the economy at all. So you always know with the inversion of the yield curve that the economy is bad. Here's what you also know: in May, okay, when it started to invert the yield curve, big money, institutional money, started to run to the bond market. And then bond markets bring those yields down even further. And that kills earnings of banks. So if you look at the bank stocks right now, they're in a critical area. And I have my gang already short. They already broke what they call, if you look on my chart, it just turned red. If you got a mobile device, go to my site, philsgang.com, and I'll show it to you. It's on red. It turned from green to red. So it means institutions are pulling their money out. So I started in here. So we got our gang slowly putting money in, starting to short. Now, when it drops down through a key support area of around $25, that's where we'll really pour it on. So what's happened is they've been coming in, the plunger team, who represents the owners of our country, the very wealthy, and they've been pouring money in to move the stocks back up. How they do that is they buy future indexes, like the banks. So they moved the stock back up over its critical 200-day moving average. Then it started to fail again today, come back down through it again today. They bring the plunger team in. Now, who's the plunger team? Well, it used to be departments of the government. But no more. We have what they don't call them the plunger team anymore, it's the cabinet. And who's that? Larry Kudlow, Moore, and Laffer. So they make a decision when to come in and interfere in the market, to interfere in the stock market. And they'll go and they'll buy futures, or they go to the mutual fund market and buy stocks. And that's what they're doing. So today they're trying to get it back above that support. So the key is, if you're with me, if you are a member of mine, you haven't got to worry. You don't have to call your broker every day, what's going on? What should I do? What should I do? Because we're set right now when this market does break, and it will break. because of the yield curve inversion. And when it breaks, you should be positioned. See, the beautiful thing about the yield curve inversion, it's a beautiful thing because it starts off, the first time it inverts, 3 months goes by. You watch it, you test it for 3 months. So it's like going from a yellow light to a red light. When it hits that third month, that means like the test is over. That's it. That's the warning. You better start watching what's going on in this market. And if you think I'm kidding, the last 7 recessions, after it hit that 3-month period, the red light came on, the last 7 recessions happened. It happened. So this is not a guessing game. It happened. So they're going to lie to you, and they're going to do everything they can, the owners, to tell you just the opposite.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging. It's a rocket ship right now.
Now think about saying our economy is surging. It's a rocket ship when the 3-month Treasury, you get more interest on the 3-month than the 10-year Treasury. The banks are coming down because of that. Now remember, these guys don't lie because they want to be liars. Who owns media? There's only 6 media groups. Elon Musk and Sergey Brin, the boys own the media. They control 85% of what we see and what we hear. That's why Sean Hannity, he'd love to tell people who's behind this. Our owners hate Trump. They hate him the first day when he said he was going to announce they tried to get rid of him. So now's the opportunity. Join my gang and follow me with bank stocks. Look, they just turned red today. Just turned red. When I told you to do that with gold, you didn't do it. My members did. Gold went up 60%. We were right because I could sense a yield curve was coming. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to offer today, and I do this every few weeks or once in a while, depends when I'm in the mood. Because it's red and this market's going to start to fail, I want to make sure you know what you're doing. So I'm going to offer today 10 people the chart free with a sign-up. It's a $30 chart. You get that free. The sign-up membership is $39.95 to get that chart. I'm going to take 10 limited today.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So I'm offering today, because the market's down, and I'm telling you why it's down, because the bank stocks are down. And why are the bank stocks down? Because yields are dropping. And that means less profits for banks. And why do yields drop? Because the yields are inverted, which means a bad economy. It's a big warning light. The last 7 recessions, it's always been correct. And when yields go down, banks go down, and therefore we're positioned, just like we were positioned when yields inverted, we bought gold. So what I want, here's the funny thing. If I said this, if the market was up 300 points today instead of down 300 points, you're not going to listen to me. Because the market's up. It's like, when do you go and buy car insurance? When you drive by and you see somebody tangled up in a crash, right? That's when you go buy insurance, right? You wait for it to happen, then you go buy insurance. You go, all of a sudden you need a dentist. You go and you don't have any health insurance. Now you say, yeah, I better get some dental insurance. Well, it's the same thing. The market's down today. You're thinking about it. The yield curves are down. I'm telling you the truth. You don't have to believe me. Every time yield curves do this, the market goes to a recession, then it crashes. And we saw this in 2008. And the last time, the same thing we saw in 2008, exactly what happened a week ago Tuesday. Banks ran out of money. They call overnight money, where banks get together at night and I'll lend you money if you're a little short. You lend me money if I'm a little short. Repo market, they call it, for the banks. And nobody was willing to lend to each other. Nobody had any money all of a sudden. That's the same thing that happened before the 2008 crash. Remember, the banks froze up and the market crashed? Same thing. So they had an emergency meeting. The Fed printed money. That means every dollar they printed, all those dollars in your wallet are worthless now. They all start going down. So we're getting there. And when it turns for 3 months, when you have the 3-month Treasury is a higher interest rate than a 10-year Treasury, it usually you have a 3-month span. We're beyond that now. The 3-month span's the test. And then when that test is over, it's like the red light comes on. That means anywhere from 1 month to 12 months, the crash will occur. So I'm offering you today, I'm saying, look, we know right now our charts are turned red on the banks. So we're going to follow that red. You don't follow, what are you going to do? Follow Jim Cramer and his nonsense? Bye, 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 bye. So I'm going to offer you today, the banks are down. My color-coded chart's red. I'll give you that free, 10 people for 30 days. You know why I do that? I find out more people, we get more gang members by word of mouth than anything else. So when I always do this, we get more gang members. We really do. I'm always shocked when I see our numbers. We always ask, where'd you come from, right? How'd you find us? Word of mouth. So if I get 10 people today, I'll give you my chart free. It's $30. You get that free. You just got to join the gang, $39.95 for 1 month. That's it. And during that month, we stick right with you. You don't have to do a thing. At 2 o'clock, we post a video on the stock that you're following, especially the bank stock. Just follow the bank. We tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add to your position, when to take off. But best thing, we tell you when to short it. Make money when it's going down. And we also tell you when to run like hell, when it's not safe in any direction. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 10 people. I want to follow me, 10 people. And then you see it works, and you tell 10, and they'll tell 10, and that's how we keep building the membership. It works. 877-600-GANG. So here's what's going on in the banks. Now this is good for the gold market. But right now, the gold market, you need the dollar to go down. But the dollar's not going down because everybody in the world's fearful of what's going on. The world's economies stink. So they're all dumping their euros and they're buying dollars. So keeping the dollar up. But that's not going to happen. That's not going to stay there because what happens is the dollars are going to drop because the consequence of dollars, okay, when you have a lot of debt, when we have the 22 trillion national debt, we have all this debt, it kills the dollar because when you have debt, what happens is people start losing their jobs. Wages don't go up. Jobs don't go up. A lot of bad things happen when the country is carrying so much debt. So we'll be ready for the gold. We caught the gold in May on the inversion of yield curve. Gold went up 60%. We got it, that 60% move. We caught it. Guess when they started to tell you on CNBC and the rest and Fox? In September. See, they can't tell you what I'm telling you because the idea of the owners who own the stock market. Remember, think about what happened. Just common sense. If you think I'm full of crap, think of this. It's common sense. This wealth effect. Remember, all presidents didn't leave when they left office, they didn't all leave wealthy. They didn't all leave getting a $63 million book deal. They didn't all become rich. A lot of the people who left office, their net worth wasn't any more when they left and they came in. This all started with the modern presidents. This all started with Clinton. This is when the owners got powerful. Remember how he got in office? Bill Clinton. Remember Rubin from Goldman Sachs and Citigroup? He got all the bankers together. That's how they funded the Clintons. That's how he got in there. This is when this wealth effect started. And then he put all bankers around them. And look what happened. They became multimillionaires. So during Clinton years, 45% of personal income gains, including stock gains, went to the top 1%. Then it increased to 60% under Baby Bush, and he became wealthy. Obama got the real score. He made sure personal income gains, including stock gains, that went to the top 1%, increased from 45% under Bill Clinton to 85% under Obama. That's why they hate Trump. They couldn't buy Trump. Remember when Obama lied and he said, I can't keep, you can keep your health care, and he lied. He's a liar. We couldn't keep our health care. He also lied when he said, remember when he said, I'm not here for the fat cats. I'm not here for the fat cats. Remember that? Well, guess what? He was there for the fat cats. Who do you think put him in office? It was the fat cats that put him in office. It was the bankers. And then when he left, he became very wealthy. It's amazing to follow this stuff. Amazing. So, again, here we are. This is the time. Did you know Truman and Eisenhower, by the way, and Carter, those guys, when they left office, their net worth wasn't a penny more than when they entered. See how things have changed? See how things have changed? So the top percent, they have all the wealth. And because they have all the wealth, remember, they control the monopolies. The top 1 percentile, they control the monopolies. Banking, healthcare, agriculture, defense, big oil, telecommunications, print, TV. They control the 6 media groups. Jeff Bezos, in 2013, he bought the powerful Washington Post. They control what you want to hear, or what they want you to hear, what they want you to see. And so when Neil Cavuto came on the other day and he said, and remember when he said this?
The overall fundamentals, as they say, are pretty sound.
The overall is fundamental, because that's what his boss told him to say. Do you really think the fundamentals are sound when the yield curve is inverting? Are you kidding me? When the Fed had to print $128 billion last week to give to the banks because they couldn't cover their short-term loans? Do you really think things are really strong? We got more people looking for jobs, part-time jobs, than ever before. 300,000 people a month. Things are really good. Then how come manufacturing's at a 10-year low? Things are good. Then how come construction's at a 7-year low? Oh, and housing, they're all bragging about how housing went up in June and July. You know what they didn't tell you? Well, I'm going to tell you what they kept from you when we get back. Hey, we need 10 folks, 877-600-GANG. Call now, get your free color-coded chart, and follow me with the banks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
We're speaking with Jared Douglas. He's a licensed mortgage loan originator, and his company's called Cash Call Mortgage. Let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Jared, I want to thank you. The service you gave us was incredible. Why don't you explain a little bit when you say how you specialize in alternative products for self-employed applicants?
Yes, thank you, Phil. Thanks for having me on. So what we specialize in is alternative product for applicants who are self-employed. We have a product for applicants that are, have a lot of assets but no documentable income. And then we have another version for, real estate investors. So there's 3 versions of our alternative approach or alternative product that helps people with, outside-the-box scenarios get financing.
Again, let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable. African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, need 10 people. Join my gang. It's $39.95. Then you get my color-coded chart. That's $30. You get that free. And next month, what you do is you follow me. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, we do a video on the stock that you're following, tell you exactly what to do. When the color is red, we sell. So we make money as it goes down. When it's green, we make money as it's going up. It works. I'm going to prove that in 10 days. As I said, I get more signups. I really do. We track it from word of mouth than anything else. I guess every business is the same. So today, with the markets down 272 points, you're going to be interested. If the market was up 272 points, you enjoying today because everything seems good because you're going to hear these guys on Fox and CNBC and the rest of these shows tell you this.
It's just a wonderful world we're living in.
Yeah, they're going to tell you that. Why? Because remember, the owners benefit the most from you buying stock. Because it started out with Obama. He's the one, first started with Clinton. Started with Clinton where he started to increase the amount of money our owners, the top 100th of 1%, they started to get more of this country's wealth. Obama gave them 85%. Clinton started with giving them 45%. Obama giving them 85%. And remember when he said this? Remember when he said this? This is amazing. Obama said,
I did not run for office to be helping out a bunch of fat cat bankers on Wall Street.
That's exactly who he helped out. And they became incredibly wealthy. When they can become incredibly wealthy, they didn't own Congress. Because then they can go to Congress, and once they own Congress, they control the legislation. Because what do these guys control? They control the monopolies in our country. That's what they control. They control healthcare, agriculture, defense, especially big oil, and the media. So do you think Cavuto could say anything other than how everything is wonderful?
The overall fundamentals, as they say, are pretty sound.
It's pretty
the overall fundamentals, as they say, are pretty sound.
Yeah, right. Yeah, say it again. Overall fundamentals pretty sound. I don't think so. Because a week ago, they would have not printed $128 billion to give to the banks in the repo market because there's no money to flip over overnight the short-term bank loans like you have. At the same time, remember, that happened right before the crash of 2008. Right before the crash of 2008. Just like we had the yield curve, the 3-month, we had to invert. You could get more money on the 3-month than you could the 10-year. That happened in May, and that happened right before the crash of 2008. So we got two events happening before the crash of 2008, and they're taking the banks down. But what's Cavuto and the rest of them going to tell you? Oh, the banks are coming down because they're worried about China or some stupid thing. It's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. And listen, this thing, when the yield curve inverts, it gives you a red light. It tells you the economy's slowing. Guess what happened right after May? Manufacturing orders plunged to a 10-year low. The construction business dropped to a 7-year low. Home sales, yeah, they said jumped in July and August, but that was due because of lower rates. But what they didn't tell you, because they're not allowed to tell you, because remember, it benefits the top 1%, 1/100th of 1% for the market to go up, because that's where the wealth comes from. What they didn't tell you, pending home sales and starts still remain in a decline since, guess when? The first quarter 2017. But they made it sound like for July and August with the movement of sales going up, oh, everything changed. No, it's still negative. How about our durable goods orders? Transportation, you got to pull out the jets and everything they make for the military. It's in a huge decline. We haven't seen a decline like this since 2016. So we got durable orders going down. We got manufacturing going down. We got construction going down. We got pending home sales down for the year. And he's telling us the fundamentals are what? What are the fundamentals, Neil?
The overall fundamentals, as they say, are pretty sound.
Yeah, pretty sound. Yeah. Did you get that script from who? George Soros? Here's the big problem. When things are bad like this, business investment stops. And what do the banks do? I mean, what the CEOs do? They take the money set aside for business investment that is supposed to give you a raise, supposed to hire people. Instead, they buy their own stock because they get rich by buying their own company's stock. We had a new weekly record high. New week high. We had a whole record. Think about it. New weekly record for buying stocks. I'm talking about buybacks, for God's sakes. And then at the same time, we hit a new stock buyback record for a week. We hit another record high for the week, same week. People looking for multiple jobs. Well, things are so good, Neil. Why are people looking for multiple jobs? And if things are so good, then why has our market stalled for 12 months? We have not gotten above 2,940 for 12 months. Are you kidding? For 12 months, we've been stuck there. And they've been holding the market up, doing everything they can. The owners, how do they hold the market up? By telling you this stuff.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging.
Yeah, that's how. That's how they tell you. That's how they keep it up.
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria in the air.
Yeah, euphoria going in the air. They had to print $128 billion, $1 million to keep the banks in business last week. What are you, nuts? All right. So, look, the bottom line is this. All I can tell you from my experience being in this business over 40-odd years, that every time we seen the yield invert from the 3-month to the 10-year, every time we seen the Federal Reserve have to print money to give the banks overnight because one bank won't loan another bank money because they're scared to, the crash followed. I mean, so can't we at least be prepared? If it doesn't come, that's great. If it doesn't come, that's great. But at least you're prepared. Financially, you're prepared. 877-600-GANG. Need 10 people. I'm going to give you my color-coded chart free, but you got to sign up, be a gang member for $39.95. And then when you're making money, which you will, please remember St. Jude. Take care of St. Jude. It works. Everybody's a winner. Okay? All right. So let me play this cut.
It's not a conflict of interest. There's been no indication of any conflict of interest from Ukraine or anywhere else. Period. I'm not going to respond to that. Let's focus on the problem. Focus on this man, what he's doing.
Guess what? Joe has been selected by the 100th of 1%. There's 2,500 of them. He's been selected to be their guy because he's a crook. And they know he'll make a good president for them, not for you, not for me. And that's why they wanted to get rid of Trump even before he entered office. Here's the proof.
We do have a strong system of checks and balances. And actually, if Donald Trump were elected, I believe he'd be impeached pretty quickly. Or
if Donald Trump were to become the president, we're going to impeach him very quickly. Who's this woman? Well, she works for George Soros, who works for Obama, who Obama put in Ukraine to start all this rumor going. And she's admitting just before the election, well, don't worry if he wins, the owners, they're all set to impeach this guy. That's what's going on. And that's why Cavuto can't tell, or Cavuto, or Hannity, especially Hannity can't tell you it's his own bosses, for God's sakes. But you know what? I can't fix that, but I can prepare you for if market crash comes. So let's make sure we're in the bank stocks. We'll make money with them going down. And we'll also be in gold stocks because those are going to go up when the dollar collapses. 877-600-GANG. I need 10 people. Get the chart, color-coded chart, free. And for 30 days, just every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you listen to the instructions on my video. That's all you do. Just listen to the instructions. And they're very clear. They tell you exactly what to do. Unless you want to listen to this. Like, well...
XLB, same thing, right? We took some profits on Friday with both XRT and XLB.
That's what you want to listen to, right there. It tells you exactly what to do. I screwed that up. We'll see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.